ริ่มเลย
Good afternoon, teacher, and good afternoon, my friends. I am Roshanun Lungthon. Now I am studying at Mahamukut Buddhist University Lana campus. Today I'm going to explain about the three characteristics. The three characteristics is the teaching of the Buddha. Buddha was not a creator, but he was explorer. I cannot say Buddhism is the best religion, but I can say Buddhism is the reasonable religion. Okay, let's start about the three characteristics. The first, anicca lakkhana or impermanence. All of things is not our. Like all of things in the world change with time. If you buy something about new cars, new house, sometimes you have to accept the truth. Those things decays with time. For example, now there is a table here. Doesn't mean it will stay forever. One day it deteriorates with time. Something like that. Like no matter how much we may try to hold it, no single thing is the same at this present moment as is one moment ago. Another example is the cycle of any living beings. Is human, animal? Yes. A boy was born, he grew up, he was young, became old, finally died. The flowers bloom and grow up, wither and dry up. Something like that. All of things change with time. This is called impermanence. The second, dukkha lakkhana or suffering. Dukkha lakkhana means dissatisfaction experienced by human beings and animals. Like both human beings and animals suffer. Like dukkha lakkhana is the mark of suffering. Stress, frustration, illness, like a pain or unhappiness, unstability.
หลับตาด้วย
Unstability. Like so the teaching of the Buddha taught us there are two kinds of suffering. Psychological suffering first suggests birth, old age, death, sickness. Another psychological suffering second, like suggests about the spiritual form of people we love, contact with people we dislike, frustration of desires, suffering due to getting undesirable things, like suffering through sorrow, like sometimes wishing for what one cannot get, also suffering, many suffering, like yes, many suffering. Sometimes I would like to example about the suffering from love. Sometimes love or ordinary people, sometimes expectation. All of things expectation. Like nobody can make you angry apart from yourself. Other people's actions or words unwilling to stimuli, but takes your own defilement completely. For do it completely become anger. For instance, expectation. Why do we get angry at the people we love? Because the more we love them, the higher the expectation out of them. We expect that you should behave certain way, something like that. If someone else doing the same thing, but we don't know, sometimes we would not care, something like that. This is the suffering, The third, anatta or non-self, all things is not our. My body side is not our. Your body side is not our. Sometimes you cannot control yourself not to be old, not to get sick, not to die. Sometimes you cannot control your mind to be happy forever, don't suffer. Sometimes you cannot do about that. This is called non-self. All things is not our. Or there is nothing possess or control. Something like that. The more we attachment, the more we have suffering. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, teacher and my friend. My name is Waranyu Japjai. Today I will presentation about the five precepts. The five precepts are the Buddhist version of a code of conduct or rule to help people behave in a moral and ethical way. Buddhists should follow the 5 precepts to ensure they are living a morally good life. This helps them to get rid of suffering and achieve enlightenment. The first precept, abstain from taking life. In the 5 precepts, taking life mean to murder anything that life. In life to the striking and killing of living being. Taking life is the will to kill anything that one perceives as having life, to act so as to terminate the life force in it, insofar as the will find expression in bodily action or in speech. With regard to animal, it is worse to kill large one than small, because a more extensive effort is involved, even where the effort is the same. The difference in substance must be considered. The second precept, abstain from taking what is not given. To take what is not given means the appropriation of what is not given. It is referred to the removing of someone else's property, to the stealing of it, to theft what is not given, mean that which belongs to someone else. Taking what is not given is then the will to steal anything that one perceives as belonging to someone else and to act so as to appropriate it. It is blameworthiness depends partly on the value of the property stolen, partly on the worth of its owner.
Good afternoon, teacher and my friend. My name is Yachai Bangman. Today I will present the 5 precepts. Third, to abstain from sexual misconduct. For example, about a man who has a wife or woman who has a husband. We should not to mess with people who have owners because those things are not good. Fourth, to abstain from telling lies and any harsh speech. For instance, not snaky is to speech, and not let them speak up and gossip about others. The speech can help people and can hurt people. If those people are sensitive, just bad words can hurt them. Therefore, words are important. We should think before speech.
Good afternoon. My name is Siriphon Supawan. Today I will present the 5 precepts. The 5 to abstain from intoxicants or harmful substance means abstaining from drinking alcohol and all kinds of alcohol beverages. People who drink alcohol and addictive substance will make him lose consciousness, lack of restraint until it can lead to death, such as driving, killing people, physical harm, etc. The most important thing to stay away from alcohol because alcohol is causing over mind to defilement. Thank you.